I didn't even hit the button. Why does it do that sometimes? Why do you do that, camera? It's so weird. Cut it out. Bob, 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 and Bob, 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 Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann. Yeah, I'm a fan. Barbara Ann. You make me want to do some troll and write it out of context. Barbara Ann, Bob, 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 Barbara Ann. Been real. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. I don't want to wake up my neighbors. It's early. And this video's all over the place, okay? Alright. I'm sorry about that. Emotions were everywhere. This is a long one, so putting it together is just... I appreciate your patience. Thursday is supposed to be my final dentist appointment. Let's hope I can make this one. Can't talk with this in my mouth. Holy shit. Gypsy Rose is taking a page right out of the book of Chili de Castro. Is that Nutella? Is that Nutella? Please tell me that's Nutella. Talk about some shittery. You know, I got shit for my birthday once. Yep, I did. It was so special. I woke up that morning on my birthday, and my daughter, for the very first time, she was sitting on the big kid potty, big toilet. She's sitting on the big potty. She took her shit, needed help wiping. It was so damn cute. I couldn't believe it. It was so cute. I couldn't have been more proud of that little shit. Bob, 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 and Barbara Ann. Yeah, I'm a fan. Barbara Ann. You make me want to do some troll and write it out of context. Barbara Ann, Bob, 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 Barbara Ann. For real? Barbara Ann, okay? Her channel... this hair keeps going in my mouth. Her channel is growing fast. Growing a whole lot faster than mine, I tell you what. What am I doing wrong, you guys? What am I doing wrong? Everyone else seems to be growing so quick. Ain't no channel growing as slowly as what mine is. And I just lost the member that's been with me the longest. I hope they're still viewing, you know, I mean, either way, I hope they stick around. I had that one Super Thanks, and then I didn't get another one, but I started hearing about her giving Super Thanks to other creators, and then I heard about her giving them a Super Thanks again. Alright. Okay, I get it, alright? I've discovered my worth, alright? I am not meant to make it. I'm not meant to live no good life, okay? No. I live my life for others. I don't get to live my own life for myself. No, hell no. I am a warning for others so that y'all know what not to do. This camera being long ways, it's driving me nuts. I want to turn it. I really do it. Got Barbara Ann here. I want you to check her out, okay? You don't gotta agree with everybody on everything, but look at the facts, okay? She'll lay out facts. She'll show you certain documents and photos and images and truth, facts. Another good creator is Becca Scoops, Alice Down the Rabbit Hole, Covered. There's a bunch of good ones. There's a whole bunch. Oh, there's a whole bunch. Those are a few right off the top that, you know, they'll lay out there with some facts. Okay, they don't just sit there and talk about, oh, the tea is pouring and it's piping hot and da-da-da-da-da. And then they out. An actual whole, you know, video. A longer video with actual info. That's what I look for. And the wholesome. Wait. I'm so sick of people wanting to only click on the cringe and the controversial. People need to quit it with that shit. I want you to see my shit. I want you to see my getup. Are these not the cutest fucking slippers you've ever seen? Look at those. Look at those. Oh my god. Holy smokes. I had to have him.
Y'all, this isn't just drama. This isn't just TV. It's damage. That little girl is going to carry the weight of all of these mistakes, decisions. I'm just saying. There's that. I don't know about y'all, but after watching the latest episode of Gypsy Rose, Life After Lockup, I'm convinced Gypsy cheated on Ken with Ryan right after having a baby with him. And I'm not just talking about physical cheating. Let's break this down, because cheating isn't just about sex. It's about secrecy, betrayal, and emotional connections that don't belong in your relationship. Most people think cheating is just hooking up with someone behind your partner's back. But honestly, the emotional stuff is even worse. Sleeping with someone can be meaningless to some, but forming a secret emotional bond, that's next level betrayal. It means your heart is already with someone else. And your partner, they're just the placeholder. Now let's bring it back to the disaster that is the Gypsy-Ken-Ryan love triangle. Gypsy clearly built up and displayed a deep emotional connection with Ryan, her ex-husband, right after giving birth to Ken's child. The timing is insane. Let's rewind. Picture this. Gypsy and Ken have just welcomed their baby into the world, but instead of soaking in that beautiful new chapter together, what does Gypsy do? She sends pictures of her newborn daughter to Ryan, and not just in a look what's new way. Nope. Gypsy sent those pics behind Ken's back. Ryan even confirmed it on the show. On the same day she gave birth, she was sliding into her ex's messages with baby pics like it was nothing.
So it was revealed on last night's episode of Gypsy Rose, Life After Lockup, that Gypsy was sending her ex-husband Ryan Anderson pictures of her newborn daughter Aurora. And after Gypsy had sent Ryan those pictures of Aurora, she actually went ahead and sent him a selfie of herself. She actually sent a couple of herself. Here we have Ryan showing some of the pictures that Gypsy had sent of Aurora, and he goes on to say that he was trying to figure out if the baby had any of his features. Obviously now we know that Aurora is Ken's daughter, but at the time it was still unknown who officially was the baby daddy. Here we have another picture that Gypsy had sent Ryan after her daughter was born. Gypsy does touch on feeling emotionally distant from Ken at this time. She says that she feels like Ken is physically there, but not emotionally. Obviously, in my opinion, I am not surprised by this, especially with the text messages that came out recently of her texting Ryan, just a couple weeks after Aurora was born. So I am not shocked by this at all. Like, the way my jaw stayed in place, I wasn't shocked.
And look, I don't care what your definition of cheating is, this is shady AF. You just gave birth and you're already texting your ex secretly? That's not just emotional cheating, it's calculated and cold. But wait, it gets worse. Gypsy wasn't just sending Ryan baby updates. Oh no, she was sending him literal thirst traps. Yup, cleavage out, posing sexy, trying way too hard. And all of it was still behind Ken's back. Ryan even showed the cameras the pics she sent, including ones of her in bed with the baby. Yes, you heard that right. Gypsy was sending photos of her lying in bed with their newborn to her ex-husband. And Ryan, he ate it up. He literally said that he likes Gypsy when she's sleepy and that her photos were melting him.
Definitely noticing a pattern of behavior, in my opinion, when it comes to Gypsy. Basically, if she is on the rocks with one guy, she runs to the other, and vice versa. It is definitely odd to me that she feels comfortable, messaging him, pictures of a baby that, let's be real, we've all heard that Aurora looks just like Ken, so I'm sure, in her mind, she knew it was probably Ken's baby, and I just find it weird that she was messaging him those, and then, of course, the selfies, that's really odd, too. I'm just not shocked, I don't even think Ken, at this point, should be shocked that Gypsy was doing this, you know what I mean? I don't know, let me know what you guys think of this whole messy situation.
Meanwhile, Ken is over here, unknowingly raising a baby with a woman who's emotionally invested in her ex, and possibly plotting her next move.
It's all boiling over, and reality setting in, and they're like, maybe we don't like each other that much. You can see the tension, you can see the body language, you can see how uncomfortable they are with their communication, and so on and so on. Ryan really was catered to her needs and her wants and her desires because he genuinely, truly loves her. Ken, I think it's superficial. I think he just wanted a fling. I think he wanted some money. I think he was out for a little fame and get that bag, and boom, it all backfired on him. But I know that Ryan would take her back in a heartbeat and raise that child with her. He does not care. He is madly in love with her. And to me, I think Lifetime is kind of trolling her in a sense and letting the true colors come out, because I heard on a TV show that one of the Playboy girls said, reality TV is all about the drama. They're going to edit the way they want it. They're going to manipulate it the way they want it. They are going to create the drama for the eyes.
Just 2 weeks after having the baby, Gypsy started airing some serious issues with Ken. She said she felt this emotional distance from him, like he was physically present but emotionally checked out. Ouch, right?
You saw in the first half of that clip that Gypsy's basically telling Ken that she can't do everything herself, and then Ken responds that he does help a lot with the baby, and then Gypsy says, oh, I know you do, I'm just saying if you didn't. It's like she's trying to create a fake scenario to cause conflict with Ken, or like she's just not comfortable telling him how she really feels. Even though we know that Gypsy and Ken have gone to couples counseling, it seems like she's continuing to repeat the same pattern. She was with Ryan when she first got out of prison, and Ryan went back to work. Gypsy was lonely and ended up texting Ken. Then when she's postpartum and she's staying at Ken's house, but Ken has inevitably to go back to work, she gets lonely again and then starts texting Ryan. She would get on social media and tell everyone that Ryan Anderson wasn't the one that was allowing himself to move on, that he was constantly texting her, but now we learn that she was texting him. And until she gets this worked out where she doesn't have this fear of being alone, she's going to continue to have issues in her relationship with Ken.
But here's where it really gets wild. Gypsy said that whenever she feels disconnected from Ken or has problems with him, Ryan is the only one who truly understands her.
She claims she and Ryan have this deep, long-standing bond, and that no one
They're
else gets her to meet us.
friends.
If that sounds familiar, it should. Because remember in her short apology video to Ryan, she said she loves Ken, but called Ryan her comforter. Basically the one who gives her
She didn't
emotional...
say comforter. She said comfort. Now, look at this, y'all. Look. This person has got over 300,000 subs. And look at what they're giving us.
support, which is pretty confusing, considering she dumped Ryan accusing him of
It's
abuse.
a blank screen.
So, how do you go from Ryan abused...
What the hell, you guys? And yet people are still clicking her subscribe button. What about mine? Huh? What about mine? What about my subscribe button? I'm a real person. I think this channel come from a content farm. Cause, this voice and that little CD logo and shit. Dude, it's in so many channels. So many channels. It's like it's one of those AI voices or some junk. I don't know. And I think it's the one that used that cow giving birth thing for a thumbnail, but never showed it in the fucking video. Pissed me off. Anyway, Gypsy and Ryan were friends. They were good friends. They knew each other. They come up with a plan. Okay? I don't think there was no Tiger Woods. No. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's spin this camera around. Let's get off the black screen. Yeah? Fuck this shit. Shit. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Yeah, let me get my makeup on. Throw on my face. I got a new onesie today. Let's do some fussing about this mummy murderer. She a mummy murderer. A mummy murderer. And we're gonna throw red paint on her. Honestly, though, I never heard nobody mention no damn red paint. That was wrote in the script as part of the fucking show. And you guys, you keep talking about Ryan saying he'd raise a baby. Do you not remember the court papers not mentioning a baby? No. Wait till you see this getup, Playboy. Just fucking wait. Oh my god, the fucking gypshittery. Oh my god, gyp shit. Look, she's using the word detox strategically. Okay, because she mentioned Ryan. He's using certain words in the algorithm. Are you right on this fridge? Is that too loud? She's throwing certain words out there to get noticed in the algorithm. The word detox, she's saying that because she mentioned this shit about Ryan. What was that noise? Hold on. Shut up. You're paranoid. It's not about paranoia. It's not about obsession. I'm going back to the past. I can't go back to the past. It hurt there. It hurts here too, but I go back. I don't want to cry anymore. Fucking Gypsy. She got the free set of teeth for what? I'll tell you why. False pretenses. It's false pretenses. It's like false advertising. You know, like she went in there and she's thinking that she got him because chemo will sometimes ruin the teeth. Okay, you never got chemo, so, they gave you a new smile because chemo is messing up the teeth of others? How does that make sense? Where does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. I got my Don't Cancel Me shirt on. Yeah, there's a hole in it. You can get over it. It was an old shirt. An old shirt that I don't care much about. Okay? Yeah, don't cancel me. Don't cancel me over now. Don't cancel me. And then my onesie. Throwing that red paint on that bitch. Yeah? On the mummy murderer. The mummy schmurderer. Throwing the red paint on the mummy schmurderer. We threw the red paint on the dummy mummy. Yeah, that's what we did. We threw the red paint on the dummy mummy. Look. See? Look. It's red paint, bitch. Just talking about fucking pig blood. Bitch, you ain't Carrie. Dude. Where would anybody get pig blood? It's like her and Nick talking about her and Nick going to drop Dee Dee off at a pig farm to let them do it away with her remains. What pig farm? They couldn't even get her in the fucking trunk. Surprised they even got her up on the bed. Shit. And then, to top it off, now bitch wants to come step into my world. Are you fucking for real right now? Why everybody gotta take from me? Do you know what it's like, bitch? I swear to fucking God, man. Gypsy, no. She doesn't know what it's like to be sick to death of waking up. Bitch don't know what it's like to have to know how much better off people would be without you in their life. To know I'm a bother. To know I'm in the way. To know I'm not wanted. Even you fucking idea. Apparently when I talk about my scars, the YouTube doesn't seem to like it very much. But they exist, goddammit. They exist. And they're fucking real, every last one of them. The deep ones on my legs, the white ones, and the big, thick ones. I may have put it to shame, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to be done with this. I swore to never do it again. I don't know what happened. It was like a reflex. But if I don't put it out there, nobody will. And people won't know. I don't want people to know what it's on me. Oh my God. I don't know how to say it. How do we say it? I don't know what happened. No. I'm sorry, Kitty. I'm sorry. This is better. It's my plant. I open it to put it by the window. I wish I could put this higher. Not strong enough? Not strong enough? How about a grease jar? Yeah? Fuck yeah, that'll work. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm gonna blow my nose. Hold on. She's caught with Vicodin and Xanax, right?
I wasn't myself. I had been taking narcotics such as Xanax and Vicodin, Xanax and Vicodin, Xanax and Vicodin. I was high. Very high.
But she can't just say that because that word's not strong enough to kick in the algorithm, right? She's gotta kick it like that vegan teacher, you know? You gotta use the awful words. So she used the word Oxycontin. Bitch. Fucking lying little bitch. Now she's talking about being suicidal. Catch my drift. A suicide. But, she ain't got a scar on her from anything like that. She barely has scars on her from the appointments her mom took her to. Okay? She barely has scars from that. I mean, I can see the ones right here on the side of her throat. And then there's that one from the fucking feeding tube. But, come on, it's just two. I mean, 1, 2, I mean, technically it'd be 3, but these were done at the same time. Together, they're both the same scar, basically. Some of us are scarred beyond repair, inside and out. Some of us have scars that can't be hidden anymore. My scars are so deep that others around me can see them. I don't know how. I mean, sometimes I start talking about certain things, I just, because they're wrong. Talk about my tooth is one thing, is one of them. Yeah. I don't like to talk about it. I I don't like talking about it. My mother-in-law tells me not to say shit about, personal things on Facebook and shit. Yet they talk about therapy and junk. I mean, but I would be telling a stranger about my personal problems, right? Or would I have to lie to them? How would they really help me if I'm lying to them? Because, I need a friend. I need somebody I can talk to and tell my issues to, get some real fucking feedback. So yeah, I went on to Facebook, said a couple things. There's times he talks to me with this tone that is, it's so manipulative. He'll, like, if we're in the store, okay, he'll do that. He'll tap me or nudge me like I'm getting out of line. I'm talking too loud or something. He's got to put his bitch on a leash and, keep her in check. Give her a nudge or a tap. I don't fucking like that, okay? I'm not to be controlled. I'm not a fucking toy. I have a mouth. I am human. Let me speak. And let me fucking talk to somebody else, please. I can't talk to my husband because he has this tone. And it just makes me feel worse when he talks to me like an ass. He don't talk to me like I'm an ass. He talks to me like he can't help it but be an asshole. But when he's around a cashier or somebody he doesn't know, he's the biggest sweetheart. I don't understand it. Which one's the real him? I mean, the fuck? And he's an Aquarius, too. I could write a book about that. Holy shit. It's the sign of the spilling vase, and all the water. They bottle up their emotions until they get so full that they explode on the wrong people. They're the people that come back and they let people at work get to them and get to them and get to them, and then they come back one day and they just blow up the whole fucking building. It's those people like that. Look up them school shooters. I bet you they're fucking Aquariuses. We're talking about the Domes and Ryan being on them, whether he's on them for reasons of pain he's dealing with now or from habits he's trying to get away from. That's not one of those kinds of medications that people are going to overuse and abuse on a daily basis. Like Adderall, for instance. Take that one, for instance, huh? Yeah. People want like 20 of them a day. And then they want fucking $13 a piece. Fucking 13? Are you fucking kidding me? I heard that shit years ago. I'm done. They started upping the pills price a decade ago. They started upping that price. I'm done. Daughter becoming a teenager anyway. Done. And I don't want to shit in my life. Does that make me a bad person? Does that make me wrong? Because I highly doubt any doctors would disagree with me. I don't think any doctor out there would prescribe somebody enough to where they can abuse them daily. I don't think it happens. I don't think it happens. And now because she's mentioned the Domes, now she's going to mention the word detox, because it's like rehab word. This is her fitting into different algorithms, you guys, okay? Now she's talking about the sidle shit. The guilt of my dad ate him up alive inside, which is why he drank himself to death. As soon as he got off parole, he drank himself no more. If they wouldn't have let that schmurderer out, he'd still be here. He wouldn't. Yes, he would, because you can't get booze in prison. Nope. They let him out after 14 years. And what did he do as soon as he gets out? Goes right back to drinking. I fucking knew it. I told the world, I told you, I told everybody that if I know my dad like I know my dad, I know that man says what I wouldn't give for one more drink. I said that the whole time he was in prison. He gets out. Look at him. Look at him now. Drank himself no more. And I was the one that found him. And that shit scarred me so bad, I haven't touched a drop of booze ever since. Yet I've got assholes in my comment section trying to accuse me of shit. You trying to accuse me of shit? You want to try and accuse me of shit? YouTube? Don't you fucking flag it. Don't don't you dare. Don't take it down. Don't age restrict it. Because people need to know. They don't need to know I have my own demons that I'm working through still. I'm still working through the demons. About a month ago, we had a really bad argument, me and my husband, okay? And I aim my inflictions inward, okay? I don't hit people. I don't promote violence. I don't put holes in the wall. I just don't do it. My aim is me. Yeah? That's what all the scars are. Okay, and world, I'm sorry, but I have another one. I have a new one. But I did not mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. I don't know how it happened. It was like punching a wall. It was like punching a wall. I don't know how I had them scissors in my hand. They were the brand new scissors. And please don't. Please don't make me do it. Did you see my stripes in the last? Did you see my stripes in the last video? And they're short. There's a reason it's there. I didn't mean to do it. I mean, if I just scratch my head right here, would it pick up on it there? Or is it just getting old scars? Just the old ones? I don't want to show it too bad. As far as my hand goes, look, I'm about back to normal, almost. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm about there. Almost got full mobility. You see it? I'm sorry. There's these band-aids, though, man. They're pretty cool. They say they help heal the scar better. But I mean, it started itching, so I take it off. But I didn't mean to do it. I didn't want to do it. I wasn't trying to do it. I really don't. And I don't want to not exist. I don't want that. I just don't want to hurt anymore. Physically or emotionally, I just don't want to hurt anymore. That's all I would get to do. I was born to be in pain. I was born to be harassed and victimized and tested. I hate the word molested. I hate the word. I hate admitting it to the world. All through elementary. And because the parents never did anything, the younger sibling, the youngest one, I just got made fun of for it. Because nobody ever did anything else. I can't go on like this, you guys. Because of the shit that happened to me, used to happen to me in my sleep, every time I fucking go to sleep, I have a problem getting to sleep now. I don't like to sleep because nothing gets done, and people are sneaky. That's why I trust technology. You know what I mean? Technology, it's got its digital footprints, and the internet is wrote in carbon copy, god damn it. But people have hidden agendas. They have minds that cook up ideas to be deceitful. People are disgusting. I hate this world. I knew I hate this world. And all the other channels I hear talking about being grateful for shit, that shit brings me to fucking tears. I'm down to thing. I only got 2 subs last month. Help me get up there, you guys. Please, I'm asking the world. I'm begging the world to show me that there is heart out there, and that people do care, and that the underdog can break out of their shell. I've been trapped in this shell for 45 fucking years. I'm almost 45. Same age my mom was when she died. Cancer took her in like 10 months. Couldn't wait for your mom to do it, huh, Gypsy? Huh, bitch? Couldn't wait for your mom to fall out on her own? Fucking cunt. I hate that word. But she is one. I got some butterfly stitch thingies. And, because, I mean, it I traumatized myself. I didn't mean to do it. I don't know. I was seeing red and just... Oh, sorry. Hey, you think Gypsy gets some spit built up when she's trying to fake cry? Because I've seen her go like this. She starts to do that, and she like wipes her mouth, and then she starts wiping up here. Do you think maybe she's wiping the spit up here to try and make it look like tears? I'm just asking for a friend. I mean, this bitch put baby shampoo in a picture, y'all. In her 20s. Yeah. Oh, she's using baby shampoo. No. There ain't no pictures of her with the baby bottle. Yeah, she claims it was her comfort. Not the stuffed animals or toys. No. But the bottle. Yeah, and all the pictures, she's got the toys where she's holding them to hide her chest. And there's no baby bottle. But wouldn't that have made the Munchausen shit just seem so much better if she did? If Dee Dee was still here, she would be telling Gypsy off. She would be telling the world that shit did not go down that way. In the same sort of way that Ken is doing to her. But having Ken over her shoulder, saying, oh, you know, she didn't really try it, don't let her lie to you, all these other little things. You better be careful, Ken. You better be careful. Because that's how Dee Dee lost her life, man. Yeah? And telling her no. He putting up with her shit, you know, in her life and junk. And he's telling TMZ and all that how shit really, you know, going down. I think him and his mom have closer ties with that shit than what everybody thinks. I think Ryan, too, was an actor. He did it for the platform of it all. Also, that Gypsy wouldn't have to go to a halfway house. So that Lifetime wouldn't have to have, you know, limited access to her. They want full access. And she wouldn't have full access to the internet either if she was still, or if she was stuck in a halfway house. They wouldn't let her continue to be an online predator. But yet that's what she's been doing all year. Preying on people. All year. Creating new victims. All year. And now she wants to get off parole. Then what? She gonna kidnap somebody's kid to turn the baby doll real? I don't care who's taking a picture with it. Raina is closer to them than everybody thought. She always has been, right from the start. Right from the start. They're all hugging like they're old friends. It just seems weird, alright? And they push Ryan away because they didn't want him to get too attached because he's not part of them. He's not in the gang. He's not one of their friends. He was Gypsy's friend, you know, because she was able to use him for all those years, and she liked being able to use him, and she misses that. I don't think he was really a friend to her as much as she was a friend to him, but he's stupid if he thinks she was a friend back, because, they're all actors, though. Good thing they're all actors, right? Like Gypsy said, social media isn't real. She said, that's not real life. Okay, say it louder, Gypsy. First she changes the words Vicodin and Xanax to Oxycontin, to squeeze in the algorithm. And she's using the baby, the whole matter of the baby, to squeeze into the algorithm. Talks about Ryan being on the Dones to squeeze into the algorithm. And then to squeeze into it more, she's going to use a particular word. Detox? Detox, Gypsy? Detox? Really? Yeah? She used that word strategically, you guys. And now she's talking about being suicidal? Where's your scars at, Gypsy? Of course, not every cutter wants to die. Okay? No. Some people just do it to find a different pain, to feel a different pain, because emotional pain is so much worse. It turns into nightmares, okay? At least the physical pain will go away eventually, right? And I hate to sleep. I was victimized in my sleep. I would run away to find somewhere else to sleep, or I would skip school, try to find somewhere else to sleep. I'd sleep outside. I'd find somebody's treehouse. I'd go climb up in it, and I'd sleep. I'd skip school, and I'd sleep. Because I wasn't safe at home, sleeping at home. Where I was supposed to be safe, I wouldn't. And the cops always took me right back. And they always believed her when she said, who the cops gonna believe? Me or some dumb kid? They believed her every fucking time. Talking about some kids that fell through the cracks. Hi. I am the unwanted daughter of a boy mom who didn't even want kids. Who had to grow up in her brother's hand-me-downs. Nice to meet you. Click on my subscribe button and watch me fail. I mean, it's all I seem to be doing, right? People want to get on a YouTube channel. People want to click on a video and they want to see people happy, right? Right? Where's my happiness? Where's my joy? My squirrels are gone. I failed them. And I have no reason to sit up here and say, oh, thanks for the super thanks and thanks for the subscriptions and all those super other. Because people are not following. They're not clicking. They're not subbing. They're not super and thanksing. Super thanksing. They're not none of that. No, that doesn't happen for everyone. Apparently. At least not for me. Don't make fun of me for the way I'm talking in the other part of the video, okay? That's if I even post that part. I might be too upset to post it. I might not post it. Because the shit in my mouth. It's all fucked up. It's all wrong, you guys. And then they fix it. They told me to come back within the week. I couldn't make it back. 2 weeks later, I called and they had me come in, tell me to come in. And now I hear, oh, I can't make it that day. Why couldn't you make it for later? It's like, dude, they only do those kinds of procedures in the morning. Isn't that strange? Doesn't that sound weird? I guess he can't go in late. He can get off early, but he can't go in late. I swear you guys, ever since he got that other fucking bank account, I've been losing him. I'm losing track of everything. I used to take care of all of it. I used to handle all of it. I used to even call and get his prescriptions refilled. And it's like, he acts like he don't need me for none of that shit anymore. He gets on that stupid, dumb fucking iPad, and he does it all himself. And then I don't get to hear anything about nothing. I don't get to hear anything about anything. He doesn't want to tell me how much money is left. He doesn't tell me how much he still owes on. He doesn't tell me nothing. I don't get to know anything. I'm like one of those fucking trad wives, but not the good kind that, actually live in a nice house. I'm hot dogs, 'cause that's all I'm worth. I don't deserve any better. I can't do any better. And this is what I get. Yep. And I should be grateful for it. Yep. That's so fucking sad. Fuck here. The isolating manipulation worked. The gaslighting, all that shit, it worked. It worked. It worked. Hooray! I thoroughly believe that I can't do any better. Yep, I know no one else will want me. I know I have nowhere else to go. And I know that there'd be nobody on my side. So, yeah, I stay. And that's how people stay. Nowhere to go, no one to turn to, no money, no anything, nothing. And if we try to speak our mind, that's what we hear. People in my predicament, people in my situation. We hear them saying, you don't like it, there's the door. You don't like it, you could leave. But where else are you to go? I have nowhere. I have no one, and I have nothing. So, and I can't ask the YouTubes for help, because I fucking tried. Trying to save my mom's house, that's my worth. Yep, my self-worth. That's my worth. And it hurts. It's painful to know that, and to have to admit it to yourself. It hurts. There's some red paint on this bitch, because it hurts. Right? What do you think of the mummy, though? Yeah? You like the mummy? And don't cancel me. Alright? I don't like Gypsy tapping into our world. Get the fuck out of our world, bitch. Sidle? Sidle? Sidle. Yeah, bullshit. Anyway, I done said I was gonna hang this up. I'm still talking. The clock doesn't add up. Well, I mean, what would you do? What do you think? And we fell asleep together at the same time, so... And he probably didn't fall asleep. I fall asleep quick. I get like narcoleptic or whatever. So I get tired standing up. Okay, it's not drugs because I could shake it off in an instant and not me slurring the words and all that shit. That's how you can tell it's not drugs. Okay, I can function. I can control myself. And I can't fuck with those Xanaxes anyway. Doing just a fourth of want to knock me out for 2 days. I don't need that shit. No. I don't want no pills. I don't even like the antidepressants my mom kept putting me on. Yeah, she did that quite a few times. I seen something recently talking about Risperdal. Somebody was talking about Risperdal. I was on that shit, and I heard it got recalled because it's making boys grow chestises. That's what I heard. I heard it on the TV. Yeah, it was that and among other things, like Paxil, Fixer, Prozac. And I've been on that Vip ride. I don't know why she did it to me. She said I was so easy to get along with, but on that stuff, but it made me zombified where I could not move. And it's a scary thing being trapped in your own body. But she kept putting me on and shit, dude. And it was like as soon as I hit double digits, she didn't want nothing to do with any of us. And once I became a teenager, actually even before preteen, she started trying to make the courts raise us. Because she split up with our dad when I was 12. And ever since then, it's like we weren't her kids anymore. No longer her kids from then on out. We were just our dad's kids, and he didn't want us either. He was very mean. I mean, he was a viciously violent fucking drunk. And they let him out. After he beat his fiancée. To where, it ruptured her fucking spleen, you guys. And they let him out. It's not just some freak accident, okay? The fucking guy hit on the daily. It's not like it was a premeditated, orchestrated, elaborate plan like what Gypsy did, okay? No. And it wasn't like, self-defense sort of thing. Fucking shut up, Fridge. And it wasn't anything like that. It was just stupid loud ass Fridge. My dad would black out. Alright, this video is getting ready to go on an hour. It says 50 minutes now. I'm really shutting it up, okay? I should start going live. I'm too afraid. I get stage fright. Don't judge me.
You don't find meaning to your suffering. If you don't use that suffering to create some meaning in this world, then it will make you insane.
Help restore my faith in humanity. Please help me restore my faith in humanity. Because what it's looking like, the worse you are, the better off you are. Because, I mean, Gypsy's pretty bad. And she's doing pretty good for herself now, isn't she? And then look at these frauditors. Hey, don't look at the cat litter over here. Look at the frauditors and the way they treat people and what they do and junk. They got money. The fuck? And you hear regular people like myself try to be better people, and it gets us nowhere. So I'm over here wondering, like, when's my turn? Never? Okay, I don't get a turn. I don't get a chance. Everybody else gets a second chance, third chance. I don't get a chance, none. Okay? So, yeah, I get to watch from the sidelines and watching everybody else have fun. That's what I get. And my subscribe count proves as much. Yeah. No, I do see that I do got a couple new ones. I see you guys. Yeah, I see you. I do. I see you. But for the other two that just left, where did you go? Are you gonna come back? Please come back. I'll start incorporating my squirrels in the mix again if I have to.
What's up?
I'm not monetized yet, I don't think. I don't see any ads running on my channel. Do you? Is there an ad here? Did you see one? Did you? I haven't seen. How about a Brazilian? Too big? It's a long way anyway. I don't like the video like this. I'm in God. It's been real. I shared my song. Please forgive the emotions. And please forgive me. Please forgive me for my accident. It was an accident. I wasn't trying to do it was like a reflex, kind of like punching the wall, you know. I don't know what happened. I was seeing red, but I'm okay. I'm not trying to fucking off myself. I'm not trying to blacken my light. Alright? No. It's not what's going on, okay? It's not what that is. So, please forgive me. I'm sorry. I know, I said I wasn't gonna do it anymore ever again, but, I won't ever again anymore now. I swear. I swear. This I do need my chances. Second chance, third chance, 7th, 9th, 12th chance. I don't know how many scars I got. Yeah, they're harsh memories. Fuck them. That's not what this video is about, Playboy. Playboy. I need to be able to speak. And I need to be able to eat. And we can't all get a free mouth like Gypsy fucking Rose. Right? We can't all be so special. Just because something completely unrelated affects other people in a different way, honestly. The fuck does that have to do with Gypsy? And chemo messes up other people's teeth. What does that have to do with her? It's like false advertisement with false pretenses. She ought to be sued. And the lifetime bans need to go back in effect, alright? Because Dee Dee didn't steal that knife. Amount, been real. You know where that button is at? The subscribe button. I mean, the subscribe button. You can click the join button too if you want. No one else is clicking. Someone might as well. I hate that member's gone, no. I hope they're still here viewing at least. I'm gonna miss them. Shit. I miss my crowd. Three's the crowd, right? It's whatever. And then there were 2. I should be glad there's even that many. Right? Because for someone like me, yeah, I'm surprised there's any at all. Alright. You know where that subscribe button is? Hit it. Yeah, go watch some of our Anne's stuff, okay? Yeah. I don't know if she's so much on the fence about it not being a real baby. But look, okay? For the show, if they happen to use a real baby, I don't think it came out of Gypsy. I'm sorry, I don't think she's a mother. I don't. I just don't. The live stream in my ear stopped talking. I gotta go sit by mirror and it with a square. I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you all. Finish. Make me wanna do some trolling, ride it out of counter, Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann. Mind your own business, hair. Stay tuned.